Okay, so now we're moving on to budget cookware number 2. Again, this is an Aldi's version, Adventure line, Adventure Ridge I think it's called. This is a bit more of a deluxe version if you've got sort of like more than one person. I mean, the other one was alright for maybe 2 people, but you know, you don't have a lot of options to cook with. But with this, it's pretty decent. Lid, obviously. Comes with another lid, obviously. Comes with another lid, obviously. No. Little teapot. Pretty handy little thing to have. Keep your water boiling. Don't have to worry about using your pots. Has a small saucepan with lids, with handles rather. Matching lid. On the bottom, you have a fry pan. Please excuse me, it's very dirty, I know. I've been making fires in this. Yeah, frying pan. With the ridges is good too, because that actually helps adhere to the burner. It's got the little ridges in the burner, so it sits together quite nicely. You have a bigger pot. So again, with handles, and you can pretty much cook a lot of food with that for a lot of people, to be honest with you. You could probably cook for 3 people easy on that. Anyway, another budget one from Aldi, and I reckon that was under about 20 bucks too. Not as cheap as the first one, but this gives you a lot more options. I love the idea of the inclusion of this kettle, because I think it's just nothing better when you're out camping to have some water boiling just in the background, you know, maybe on some coals, maybe hanging over the fire. You know, you never know when you want a cuppa, or you want to do a cup of soup, make some noodles, whatever. The option's there for you to have that and not utilise your other stuff. Yeah, awesome. Alright, so the next one I want to move on to is this Pathfinder cook kit from Dave Canterbury. Now, most of you have probably heard of Self-Reliance Outfitters, or Self-Reliance, ran by Dave Canterbury. He has his own YouTube channel, and he's a bit of an outdoors guy, survivalist type thing. Runs classes and stuff like that. So, taking that into consideration, as he's already a well-known sort of person in the genre of camp and survival, bushcraft, that sort of thing, you've got to take that into the price factor. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't deserve the price factor it's got, but it's good. It's bloody good, but it's expensive. This is about, I think, 160, 180. Now, it's not titanium, it's only stainless steel, but it does come with this grouse Kudura backpack, carry pack rather, with molly attached to it, so you can stick it to the side of a pack. These clips come off, so you can, if you want to, you can hang it around your shoulders, as per that. But anyway, 2 pouches. You've got one at the front here, this one here, which is quite large. You get a nice little grill in there. I reckon an Althorn Goods grill would fit in there perfect. Yet to find that out, but anyway. Now, I've added a couple of things in here, not a lot, but just a couple. So, I'll show you the cook kit, and then we'll go into what else I've sort of added to it. So, you get your bottle, okay, which is stainless steel, single wall, so you can put that over a fire on the coals, all that sort of stuff. It comes with a cup. You can see there, cup, which nests into its own little fire thing. So you can use you can just use wood if you wanted to, hexamine you could put in there. You could also do a what do they call it? Oh, I've lost the plot, can't think now. Oh, Trangia, that'll go in there too. Alcohol stove, there you go. That also comes with a lid, which is buried right at the bottom. It sits on top of everything else. Everything else sits on top of that rather. So that goes with that. You light your fire, good to go. The thing with this, it's got really good drain holes, so lots of vent ways for it to get out. These holes are actually inclusive to some other part that comes with it, which is, they call this the bass mouth opener, I think it is. I believe it's a fishing thing. But anyway, they worked out that if you got this and you used it, you could insert it. If you align the pot, or the cup I should say, with the holes, you can insert this as per that. You might have to bend it a bit, but it will go in there. Alright, there you go. Now you can suspend that over a fire. Alright, now that works with that, and in conjunction rather, with this, the water bottle. So you can feel that. At the moment I've got cordial in here from work, because I don't mind a bit of cordial on a hot day. So, same again with your spreader. You stick that in there, and that can hold that above the fire with ease, no problems. So you've got a few options there. You can stick it straight on the coals, you can hang it if you want, pretty decent. And yeah, all single walled, so no problems of things blowing up in your face or killing you or any of that good stuff. So, and the fish hook things you just push back together. That's that. Now it also came with the Mini Inferno. Now I haven't actually used this, but I have seen it work before, and it's, from what I can see, pretty damn good. So in this little screw tin, which is pretty much, I'd suggest, waterproof, you get these tabs. I think you get 6 of them, so like a little wafer, and that's impregnated. It smells sort of like fat wood, I guess. So it's got all sorts of stuff going in, but the idea is you you know, break off a quarter probably, give it a good scrunching around, fluff it up a bit, get a spark on it, and that'll start your initial fire, and then you just got to add some wood to it. But yeah, meant to be pretty good, that stuff. And then on top of that, I added a few of these I got from Bunnings, which are just cheap fire lighters. I've used these, and these things are fucking amazing, to be honest. I'm trying to find the packet so I can show you. Yeah, this is what they are, quick fire. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. You just light the actual pouch itself and throw it on the fire, and just add to it, and you're off. Very good, very cheap, and they're waterproof. That's the best part. They're sealed completely, so you can throw them in the water, get rained on, whatever, it won't matter. So that was that. And the only other inclusion really that I've added to this was from the op shop, or you might know them as the IKEA stove. So effectively this is just a utensil strainer that you use in the kitchen. Once you finish doing all your utensils, you throw them in and let them drain. This is just a bigger version of this wood stove here. So if you want to get a bit more of a how you going fire going, this is like at least 2 times bigger. So you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck with that. So again, you can either hang above it like so, or obviously 10 pegs, something like that, and just stick it over the top. It's going to work either way, and you can do that with both things. You know, you can probably even insert the cup like that if you really wanted to. Anyway, up to you. But yeah, I just wanted to point out a few options there for people that may not have been in the know, and all that sort of business. If you're thinking of, you know, being serious about camping and that, well, maybe you need to, or you should put out a bit of money and get something really decent. You know, it's up to you and the individual, I guess, and it's not to say you have to go camping every weekend to justify the spend. If you enjoy good gear, get it, man. You know, if you want titanium shit, get it. It's up to you, it's your money. All I'm trying to do is just show you that there's other ways to do it, there's cheaper ways to do it, and you don't have to spend the earth to actually really get out and about and have a bit of fun. So I hope that's been interesting. I hope you've got something out of it. If not, please let me know, and I won't do it again. All right, have a good one. Laters, guys.